Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I can say, of course, being the school holidays, great to see some of the younger ones here. Welcome to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. Gosh, look at those Harcourts Holmwood agents all catching up and getting ready for our 6 auction program today. Welcome and good luck to you. I hope you're ready to buy as autumn kicks along. Great to see lots of people here and lots of people from our Harcourts network from around the province as well, ready with their buyers too. To the 6 owners that we represent, all the very, very best to you. I know the effort that has gone in each and every one of our properties today to get it ready for auction. You've made all those good things available, documentation, and got those lawns absolutely perfect, so everyone can come and inspect your property. I will just introduce the team this morning. Not standing there normally, but Nicola Cray, you're in the hot seat today as our auction controller. Kyle Siebert is one of my fellow auctions, along with Bridget Andrews today. The 3 of us here to help you on your journey to buying it at auction. So thanks to the guys. Luke Jensen, he's here to spot and record bids, but also help your bidders in the endeavours. In fact, the whole team from Harcourts Holmwood would help you get across the line. Thanks to those joining us online who are watching over Auctions Live, and you can access that link anytime via our website. Let's just run through the rules of the day, our auction procedures, the conduct of auction, just so we're all on a level playing field for our contests today. The owners have furnished the auctioneers with confidential reserve prices. We'll invite you into the bidding, and you get to choose where we start at a reasonable level if you do. And your job's to bid to or past the reserve, but importantly prevail as the highest bidder to win the auction, obviously. We don't always reach the owner's reserve price in that initial bidding, but it's no cause to panic and it's not the end of the auction. If you're the highest bidder, we'll just pause the auction. We'll give you a chance to buy the property in the auction forum. We'll adjourn to one of these private rooms and give you the chance to buy at auction. We say it's an exclusive opportunity because, of course, if the property didn't sell today, our Holmwood consultants have to go back to the entire marketplace, and we welcome in those with conditional interests. So you will have a little bit more of an exclusive opportunity in the auction room, best place and time to buy. Sometimes during that negotiation and discussion, the vendor can instruct the auctioneer to return to the rostrum and say that the property has been withdrawn and sold outside of the room. A very disappointing experience if you're waiting with extra interest. So just make sure that you're the highest bidder at all times. You might hear Bridget, Kyle and myself placing vendor bids today. That just means that you're not bidding. So we'd only do that well below the reserve price. It's just an indication to you that you've got to be a little bit stronger to get to buy the home. So you can bid against vendor bids with confidence. You might hear our agents bidding for buyers too. We'll identify those people to you, just so you know that where we're at. We can nominate the size of the bids, the bidding increments. We can refuse the cheeky bids if they're not in the best interest of our owners either. And if there's a dispute in the bidding, that doesn't happen often. It just normally when 2 bids are placed at the same time, the auctioneer will determine those. The really important one is, I don't have a hammer this morning. No, there it goes there. We better test out it's working. Boom, yes, if that happens and you're the winner, great news. Just to formalise the sale, you need to sign the agreement. The deposit you pay is 10% of your final winning bid of the purchase price. And we'll just give you an REA approved buyer's guide and ask that you acknowledge that you've received that. We are ready to go. Let's get cracking for the first of the day. And I think you'll go a long way to find a home that has been enhanced to such a degree, perfected for you, presented by the perfect pair in Miranda and Miller Newbury, the Newburys from our Maryvale office, on the lower slopes of Cashmere. It's been a lovely campaign, a busy campaign, Miranda, and wishing our owners really, really well. You overlook the city, the province, across the tennis and bowling clubs here in the lower slopes of Cashmere, 19A Upper Crichton Terrace. On this freehold estate, the size of the parcel, it's a beauty, it's 983 square metres. Now, the legal description's accurate. I did want to highlight some of the chattels. The list is unchanged, but the fridge freezer stays, security system and the automated irrigation system are what I would consider bonus chattels. The 27th of June is your settlement date. If you've arranged a different date through Miranda and Miller with our owners, that's fine. There is a couple of additional clauses that I will point your attention to, nothing major. Clause 26, there is a parent EQC claim, but we've also listed the child claims as well. There's 3 of those, so that's now part of your agreement. Clause 27 just pertains to the very friendly Upper Crichton Terrace Roading Group, you do have an obligation, but it is voluntary, $270 a year. There's a pretty healthy balance in there, and the driveway's in pretty good nick. It's been recently done, but that's what you pay when you become the new owner. A privilege, really, isn't it? And it would be a privilege to move in, and to say the renovation that took place here was extensive, I think it's an understatement. Nothing has been missed out. From top to bottom, roofing, exterior, all the flooring, the walls, beautiful kitchen, and the 3 bathrooms have been done, insulation and electrical as well as those lawns and the top work from home office as well. Features for me, well, it's the spread of living that I really, really appreciate with its northern aspect. It's expansive, it flows, you've got multiple spaces, but they all work together beautifully. Lovely expansive decking for you just to enjoy the best of the vista. My favourite bedroom, well, it's the upper west. I think it was young Sam's room, just got that ultimate view and the panorama upstairs. Of course, you've got the versatility in the footprint with the 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. The work from home office is superb. Outdoor areas are great. The garaging, it's in triplicate, and drive-on access is superb. But you're part of a special community in here, Cashmere High School zone as well. The doggy of the family will have riverside walks, and that playground stretches out before you. Great campaign. Let's see who's going to be the lucky new owner of 19A Upper Crichton Terrace. Let's get away on the auctions. Who's going to start us away? $1 million, did I hear? Welcome in, sir. Good luck. Got your strategy worked out. We're underway at $1 million. Do I go to 1.1 straight away? You tell me. 1.2, even better, sir. Nicely done. At $1 million, 2 and 3. At 1.3, do I hear 1.4 anywhere? You won't lift a finger. You just move in and relax. At $1 million, 3 at this stage.
1.35.
And 350. Work with that bid, sir. At 1,350,000. Do we go straight to 1.4? At 135 with my good team in the front, first call. Second call, lower slopes of Cashmere, 1.4, welcome into you, ma'am. The third player in the race, and no surprises at 1.4 and 1.4.5. First call down here with our newest bidder. Second chance at 1,400,000. 1.420. Don't mind working with that, and you'll say 440, ma'am. I got that bid there. 60 if you like, and you better be quick at 1.440. Delightful place, reassuring expense. The investments have been made at 1,440,000. 450. At 1,450,000 and back at 60, ma'am. Don't let me miss your bids at 1,450,000. Who says 60 or better? Or is it straight to 1.5? It might be the good move. At 1,450,000, you'll go a long way to find a home that's been perfected in this regard. 60 was the bid? Ma'am, I'm doing you an injustice there, at 1,460,000. At 1,460,000, owners have done justice to the home and their enhancements at 1,460,000. Who goes next? First call.
1.465.
1,465. Do we leapfrog that one? Yes, you're back at 70, madam. Determined? No, you would know that because I would announce it. Yes. 1,470. At 1,470. Pierre working hard for his client down here. Would you like to bid? You can't be on the market if you're coming second either. You won't be owning at 1,470.75. What's it to be? At 1,470 Upper Crichton Terrace. Certainly in the upper level of quality of homes that I have seen.
1.475.
1.475, ma'am. You're straight back with your good quick bidding at 1.480. At 1.480, what's the move to be? 1.480. Have you reconsidered, ma'am? You might be too far away from those magic words. You never know. At 1.480, try a 5. Why don't you try 1.5? Just one of the many helpful suggestions that the auctioneer might make today at 1.480. Just for your future, I think you deserve this one. First call at that figure. Second call, I can see you having that confusion, that little discussion. The option is to bid at 1.480, just coming second at this stage. 85 and welcome back. 1.4 and 85 and 90, ma'am. Good stuff. You've done your homework and ready to go at 1,490,000. No surprises. The good stuff always worth a tussle. 1.490. At 1,490,000, what's the decision? Give it a nudge at 1.5. Be the first to get there. At 1490, ma'am, you hold that bid at this stage. First call. Second chance. Third and final call. You use that internal garage for the bikes. You'll be up on those hills, enjoying the panacea of the Port Hills. You're enjoying the coffee served from Cafe Elia. Cafe Zeros does a good one too. 1490. What's it to be? Good on you, sir. I don't mind that bid at 1492,500. Say the 15, ma'am. Could I ask you to do it strategically? What do you reckon? 92.5. Strength, 15. Astute. 1,500,000. Just easier to work out your deposit. At 1,500,000? 495. Oh, I had you all wrong, ma'am. 1495 gives you the chance. Surely, you wouldn't shore up at these levels, sir. 1495. 1495. You are in charge, ma'am. 1495. Let's keep working away. Just with logic at these levels. Every opportunity to reconsider. 1495. I wouldn't want to see you let this one go. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't help you get back in. At 1495. Family bliss. Optimisation. Work from home office for inspiration. At 1495. I'll give you the 3-time count. Once, twice, and final. Are you going to bid, sir? What about down here? Shake of the head. Can be chiropractically damaging, that manoeuvre. Ma'am, I'm not at a level I'm authorised to sell. Just as I was explaining in the conduct of auction, I'm going to pause the auction and offer you the opportunity. We need to talk in private, though, so I'm just going to pause the auction, but I'm talking to you first. Come and see if we can sell you the property. Just pausing it Upper Crichton. We're at 1495, but the auction is open and live. I'm talking to this good person first.
2,000, Mark.
Oh, we're back away. 1497. 15 this time. At 15. At 1,500,000. We might be having a discussion over here. We're at 1.5, Jamin. Just at 15. I know what Kyle will be saying too. He'll be saying, you never let the bidder stop on that round figure, do you? At 15. Full of surprises, the magic of the auction room. The beauty is we give you unlimited chances to increase that bid. At 15. Pierre. Crouched and pouched. 15 at this stage, ma'am. You're leading. We can sell. Concession made. We're on the market. Now we're playing for keeps, sir. And we're selling to you, ma'am, at this stage. At 15. You asked the question, ma'am, surely for good reason. You've got me all excited and only not to bid. At 15. Okay, well, here we go. At 1,500,000, only for this wonderful property. What's it to be? This is where the big decisions are made. This is the title fight now. At 19A Upper Crichton. Right, I count it down. First chance, and I sell to these good people on the window twice. And it goes. Once the hammer falls. Third chance. 500, 500. Is there an echo in here? What's your bid, ma'am? You just match it with that? 1501. Got that right? At 1,501,000. This must encourage you. Imagine if you boomed in and said 505. 501. The Newberries have made everything available. Every I dotted, every T crossed. Owners have put in so much effort. All for your benefit. And now does it go? At 1501 once, hard to value it down to these levels. Twice, 502 and 503. 1503. What about a boomer? Give it the 510. At 503, we've had its time. Quick chance to reconsider. 19A Upper Crichton Terrace at 1,503,000. I count it once, twice, and third time. No late bids for posterity, for your future. But ma'am, you've got to enjoy your future here at 19A Upper Crichton Terrace. You've done well, and it has gone and so congratulations. Super bidding, we appreciate that. You gave it a great effort, but ma'am, the chocolates are yours. Well done, and Pierre, good work for you too. Well done, the Newberries. Lovely campaign. Ed and Anita, congrats. Thanks for your help, matey.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go now to Hoon Hay, and it is 32 Samuel Street. Max McGillivray, Richard Dawson, of course, from our Island 2 office. Max just announced as Holmwood's #1 buyer's agent, working with that Richard Dawson, and he certainly lists some good property too in his capacity as a listing agent. This is a fabulous example. It is a cross-lease in fee simple, title flat 1, deposited plan 72087, on lot 38, deposited plan 16769, and the settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, the 8th of May 2024. Of course, you might be working to a pre-agreed date. Look, Max, it's fair to say I haven't been down Samuel Street in probably about 10 years. And the reinvigoration, the renovation that's happened here is just fabulous. The houses are looking so good. By all accounts, lovely people live in this neighbourhood. The surrounding houses of a good quality, and it is an up-and-coming suburb. So to have this opportunity to purchase this lovely 2-bedroom home with plenty of character, permanent material construction, I say you bid your, you buy your ticket really on the capital gain train. I just think this is good, clever buying. That outdoor area, just fabulous, super private. It is a surprisingly spacious area. That'll be just the spot in the summer. Inside, really good floor plan. Look, this just suits modern family living. Love that updated, modernised kitchen. The bedrooms, both fabulous size. The living space, north-facing, super sunny. You've got the benefit of that lovely wood fire as well as the heat transfer system. I just think this is very sensible buying. So, Max, let's get underway. Here at number 32 Samuel Street, bidders and buyers. Opening bidder offer, where do we say go? 450. Liz O'Neill on the phone with the client, I assume, at 450,000. And 470, that's Dawson on the phone with the client. And 480, change of pace there at 480 and 500, I should say. At 500,000, first call, it's a 2-horse race at this stage. And 505, down a gear at 505 and 510. 512. 512 the call. 520. 520. Good bidding at $520,000. Nice to meet you. At $530,000, a new face in the race at 530.
535.
535 the call. At 535, can I say 540 on your behalf? At 535,000 I have going once. At 535. Absolutely, all day long at 536 and max conversation at 536.
540.
540. Hey, don't be put off by that booming voice. He's a professional. That could be his last dollar. At $540,000. First chance at 540. Second call at 41. No problem at all, ma'am. Kiwi dollars, I'll take it at $541,000. Liz, we love a comeback story. At 541. Bids against you, Richard. At 541. That's unusual. At $541,000. 42. Nice work. Hey, there's a change of pace. That should give you some certainty, hopefully, at 542,000. 43, can I say? 43 on the nod.
545.
And 545, I sense some hesitation there, though, at 545. At 545,000. Max, conversation at 545. First chance. Second call. Beg your pardon? 46, no problem at all. Ma'am, you're doing a fabulous job.
48.
48, toe-to-toe with the professionals. You're doing an astounding job at 548. I bid it away first time.
We're on the market, Carl.
We're on the market and selling, and your bid was? 49. I'm selling at 549 to this lovely lady if there's no better bid.
550.
550. At 550. That letter from the bank, often a round number. This one quite popular at 550. You might pip them with $1,000. First chance, 1,000. Nice work. 551. 551 and pause. At $551,000. You're in the box seat at 551.
553.
553. At 553, selling now. 32 Samuel Street. At 553,000, first chance, I bid it away. Man, my job is to mitigate your regret. If there is a couple of thousand, now's your time. Second call at 553,000, I sell. Lovely park outlook, don't forget. You wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude here at number 32. Third and final call. I'll take $500 if you like. Third and final call. What about the other lady? She got any money for you? At 553? Third and final call. Are we all done in silent? First, I've called it 3 times, haven't I? It is going. It is going. Permission to sell. It is gone and sold. To my underbidder, you've done a fabulous job. The right one will come soon. Thanks for being here. Richard, to your buyer, congratulations. Max, as always, wonderful campaign. Congrats to our owners. Back with you soon.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and to our viewers online on Auctions Live. Lovely of you to join us. It's an absolute pleasure to be up here for our next auction, 10 Saker Place in Rolleston. Tom and Ryan Hardy from our Mayor office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks. Another great property you bring into our auctions rooms. A very warm welcome to our owners. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 994 square metres, more or less, certificate of title 885714. Now, settlement date is set down for Thursday, the 6th of June, unless you're working to an alternative date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, this is a really great spot here, ladies and gentlemen. It's situated at the end of a cul-de-sac and surrounded by quality homes. The home inside has such a nice feel about it. It's got a really spacious kitchen, dining, living area that flows seamlessly through to that media room. A clever floor plan. You've got 3 bedrooms at one end of the house, a lovely master with an ensuite. And then at the other end, you've got that 4th bedroom and that studio, perfect for guests or teenagers to hang out. The house is really positioned so well for the sun. It gets the sun all day long. The outdoor area is just perfect for entertaining and alfresco dining. Lots of added extras here on offer, including those solar panels will keep the power bills low, and that gorgeous spa on that Quila deck is the perfect place to relax and unwind in. You'll enjoy this friendly neighbourhood, you'll enjoy the quiet cul-de-sac, the spacious home, the location, it's easy living, and it really does tick all the boxes. So let's find out who that new owner is going to be. I look for your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, 10 Saker Place. Now's your chance. This is not a silent auction. I'll take your silence as strategy. I'll suggest a number somewhere nice and easy to start is the 800,000. Should be a Mexican wave at that level. All right, then I'll place a vendor bid at 800,000. The bid's with me. I invite you in now at 850 perhaps. At 800,000, I'll call it away 3 times. First call. Second call, surrounded by quality homes, just a short drive into that Rolleston town centre. Third time at 800. Well, I'm going to lift that bid to 850,000 on a vendor bid. The bid's with me. Now's your opportunity to come in, ladies and gentlemen. Is there 900 perhaps? This is wonderful buying at that level. Take the stress out of building a home. It's only a couple of years old. First call at 850. Second call, third call. Well, Tom, there don't appear to be any hands in the air. I know you've got some conditional interest. I'm going to look to lift that bid one final time to 950,000. That's my line in the sand, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone north of that level, give Team Hardy a call. They're great to deal with. This property needs to be sold. So the property is now passed in at 950,000. Thank you. We'll be back with you shortly. All right, let's move on to our next auction. It's a pleasure to be up here for that. It's 88 Miraval Lane. Now, Cindy Lee St Clair from our Miraval office has been the owner's ambassador the last few weeks. Another fantastic property that you bring into our auction rooms. A very warm welcome to our owners, Neil and Anthea. It was really lovely to meet you the other day. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 576 square metres, more or less. Lot 2, certificate of title 326820. And the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, this is an absolute gem of a property, ladies and gentlemen. Miraval Lane is one of the most premier locations in Christchurch. It always has been and it always will. Tony Jenkins, our managing director, actually lives on Miraval Lane. I must actually warn you before you bid today, he does have a very loud laugh, but it's a very happy noise. And his house is just a little bit further down the street, so you'll be safe.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Is that a disclosure?
It is a disclosure.
Highly recommend the street.
Yeah, you love the close proximity. Just at the end of the street, you've got those cafes and shops. Miraval Mall, Hagley Park is just round the corner. You're surrounded by Christchurch's finest schools, and it's also zoned for Christchurch girls and boys. This really is, Modern Sleek Home is really a secluded hideaway, which you used in your ad, Cindy. Inside the floor plan, it just works so well. The kitchen, living area all flows seamlessly through to the doors opening out to that expansive outdoor area. This really is one of the highlights of the home, that outdoor area, that gorgeous terrace garden. I love the stone wall. It's positioned so well for the sun and gets the sun right to the end of the day. Perfect for those summer barbecues. It's great having that studio there, great for teenagers or extra accommodation. Good having that master bedroom downstairs and the other 3 bedrooms up, perfect for a family. Cindy, not often do properties become available in Miraval Lane, and who knows when the next one will be. So let's find out who this lucky new person is going to be. 88 Miraval Lane, ladies and gentlemen, I look for your opening bid. Who would like to start us away? Don't all shout at once. Well, look, something nice and easy to start. Is there $1 million? Nice and easy. Get us away at $1 million? No, I'll take that as a strategy. $1 million. Nice shoot. So welcome in today. Good luck. At $1 million over here, I have. Who's going to go next? Another 50,000 on the rise. Property take us to $1.05 million. We've got $1 million down here. First call. Second time. Third time at $1 million. Well, look, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $1.05 million. It stays with my owner at that. Invite you back in at 1.1, sir. At $1.05 million on a vendor bid. I look for any further bids over this side of the room. Walk to the shops. You'll just love the location here. Hagley Park right there. Can I say 1.1, sir? I'll call it away 3 times at $1.05 million. First call. $1.60 million, 10 on top. I'll accept that. $1.60 million puts you back in the front. $1.60 million. Who's going to take us to 1.1? At $1.60 million, I have now. If there's no one else here that's going to bid, I will pause the auction and have a conversation with this gentleman. Now is your chance. As Mark mentioned earlier, the property may not come back out and you will be disappointed. So we need to be working with your highest bid. At $1.60 million, first call, second call, third call. All right, look, Cindy, they don't appear to be on the hands in the air. I'm not a level I can sell, but what we'll do, we'll have a private conversation and we'll try and get you there. The auction is paused at $1.60 million and is still open and live. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a statement that Jack and Stephen Marshall hear a lot. It's, will you sell my house, please? And today at 71 Mahars Road, They are representing a good long-term client. So thank you very much, Pauline. 71 Mahars Road in Maidaho is the property that you bid for and buy today. It's in superb condition and is lovely and freshened up. It's got a little bit extra, and we'll find out in just a moment what that is. 71 Mahars Road in Maidaho. It is a cross lease in freehold. No change to any legal description that has been distributed or in the list of chattels. That's absolutely exact too. The settlement date is the 17th of May. They're all earlier or later by mutual agreement. So it's pretty much, you could just about have vacant possession immediately, I would have thought. So let's take a look at the property. And I think you might have walked past a property like this and said, I've seen these Christchurch bungalows. I've seen these good, reliable Christchurch homes. But unless you've been through, you won't appreciate that this does have a little X factor and a little bit extra. The home has enjoyed an extension some years ago in the living, and it has really increased it by twofold. The extra living room on that northwest side of the home, in fact, the whole living is soaked in sunshine, as both bedrooms, or two of the three bedrooms are as well. I think that just creates harmony within the home. If you want a breakout area, if you want to have a social occasion, you've got space for that. The kitchen's been perfected for purpose. It's the hub of the home. 3 bedrooms, as I say. You've got a double garage, lovely outdoor area, very easy to look after. And when you're moving to this part of Maidaho, you know how popular it really is. It's a super location. I mean, you're close in here to the Mirrorvale Village, straight into town, but it's just got that quiet family situation also. Whatever step in the property journey you're on, I commend it to you at number 71. Let's sell this house at Mahars. Who's going to start us in the bidding? Good, affordable Christchurch real estate. Reliable weatherboard. Tile roof. Who starts? Well, we'll make it nice and easy. Let's just say 500. We can get a hand up at that level, surely. Mr. Foster, at 500, you have your clients bidding. At 5? Well, I'll take that bid on behalf of the owner without hesitation, with no confusion as to value being well north of that. $500,000 vendor bid. I'm happy to work in a $20,000 bid from here. At 500 only at this early stage. Lynn Cawthorne from Property Managers, dying to get hold of a 3-bedroom home like this. It'll rent in a jiffy. First chance at 5 is at 20 to go. Second call, how you're working there, Jack, is that 20 you're going to give me. Third call at 5, I'll say 520. Still a vendor bid though. 40's the number I'm looking for or higher. This great area of Maidaho, Mars Road, close to good primary school, secondary school of course. Excellent parks in the area. Twice and third at that 520, they're not putting their hand up for me. Stephen, Jack, we're going to price the property here and now so I can give them out a market price to those people watching. $599,000 of the Kiwi only. I think that represents excellent value. Keep your phones on, guys. I'm sure they're going to be ringing if you're watching the auction you haven't yet inspected. You'll find that great buying at $599. If you've been through the campaign, Jack and Stephen will be in touch with you. It's available, but it won't be for long. Pauline, thank you very much. 71 Mars Road is priced at $599. Okay, one chance remaining today. Jared Rolton, Jenny Rolton, representing my good friends and your clients, the Claytons. With respect to Glenn, this is property. The family is selling it on his behalf at 89B Wairaki Road in Brindwa. Guys, thanks for tuning in online. They're dotted all around the country and around the globe, so appreciate and good to have you. Thanks for entrusting Jared and Jenny from our St Albans office with the sale of the home. I know it's a significant day for you all. 89B Wairaki Road. It is in Christchurch, cross lease in freehold is the tenure. It's described accurately legally. The chattel list is unchanged and remains as that Jenny and Jared have circulated to you the 22nd of May. Not too long to wait before you move in and get the keys. There is some flexibility in that regard. Well, I happen to know the gentleman who lived here, the one and only owner of this property so far, post-quake build, and enjoyed visiting him, always cosy and warm. And I think what he really appreciated was that comfort and ease of lifestyle. Of course, being the post-quake, it's a modern home. It's got an expansive footprint. It's a really generous living, a lovely big lounge. It was always warm and cosy. The double glazing and the extra insulation that the home enjoys, as well as sunshine throughout the day, made it special. Plush carpet, lovely flow to the deck at the rear for the afternoon sun, gorgeous garden setting. Dining and kitchen is superb, and it's been titivated for you as well. Modern appliances. Having the third bedroom just opens up the possibility, the versatility for all buyers. And I think with internal access garaging, plenty of off-street parking, that's going to appeal as well. The retirement village is next door. You know it's always going to be quiet, and you're nicely positioned at the rear. The school zoning is very, very valuable. Christchurch Girls High, Christchurch Boys High, as well as Burnside and Cobham. It's a great combination of school zones. Perfect to raise that child genius, I'm sure, which you... It's a super address, a super position. Be the second only owner, and now's your chance to get underway in the bidding. 89B Wairaki Road, why not, I say? Get those hands up. What's the strategy? Who's ready to commence at Wairaki Road? Another good one for you, Lynn. You get your hands on this with a 3-bed and those good school zones. People looking, aren't they? Look, 700,000 won't own it. I can make a suggestion there to start. A nice easy bid to get underway. Good expansive floor plan. School zones valuable. Single level living. Post-quake build. It makes a lot of sense. I vendor bid at that level without hesitation at 700. 720 would be a figure. You might say 750 for me. I don't know. What's your strategy to be? First call on that vendor bid at 7. One careful owner since new. Twice at the figure of 720. Third call. Was that a raise of the eyebrow? 720. Vendor bid. On notice. The third stage beckons. Unless I see that hand go up at 720, I want 40 from here. 720 once on behalf of our good owners. Twice. Final chance. Well, you've had ample opportunity. Conditional parties now have your opportunity to see Jared Rolton, Jenny Rolton from our St Albans office. Guys, I think we've got a pretty sharp market price in mind. We have actually, Jared. Why don't you just remind people what that price will be? Oh, great. 789,000, 89B Wairaki Road. Hey, what a time to buy, folks. At 789,000, that's going to be fantastic. If you've got the wherewithal to get through and get back and get busy, do so there. Thanks, Robbie, Tristram, and the whole family. That's not going to last long at that price. 789,000, all those good school zones, 3-bedroom, internal access garaging, single-level living, modern post-quake build. Okay, that's on the market. 1 o'clock, is that? Are you going to have an open home? Today. 1 o'clock today? Well, there you are. Go on and have a look. In your lunch hour, that'd be fantastic. Right, we're waiting for an outcome at Mirabelle Lane. I'll bid you a good morning, and thanks for coming along.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now back to 88 Merivale Lane. We left the lectern on a live bid of $1,060,000. We've had some negotiations with the highest bidder, and there has been an increase in that bid to $1,250,000. We're not at a level we can sell, so I'm going to be passing the property in at $1,250,000. Anyone north of that level, give Cindy Lee St Clair a call from our Mayor of our office. She's wonderful to deal with. This property is absolutely fantastic. It won't be around long, so don't delay your call. So the property is passed in at $1,250,000. Thank you. And that wraps us up for the day. See you next week.